Are you gonna get married?
I don't believe in marriage. I would have like a wedding ceremony, but about getting legally married,
I'm with you on
that sounds like a lot.
So you just want to party.
No, I just like this. Like, I mean, I would have to have
the
a
legal part.
I would want to have like a really good prenup. Like I don't
yeah.
like I don't want anything of yours.
It's crazy.
I've
I've always said it's nuts that we tie up like our finances and our tangible shit based on the most abstract. It's a feeling.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, oh, I feel like
and
I
then,
really, really, really like this person, so now they're entitled to half the money.
Yeah, and then imagine like when you actually like say I just got like a wedding ceremony. If we split up, we wouldn't have to like divide all the assets and like go through all this
then
shit.
It's just like, okay, you go separate ways and you're done.
Yeah, like oh my gosh, it gives me anxiety to even think about.
Do you think that you could be monogamous with one guy for the rest of your life?
Like have only sex with one guy forever.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like.
Because that's usually a big part of marriage too. Not every, open marriage.
But like, do people actually get married for like the rest of their life until they die?
That is the idea.
Yeah.
I feel like that's so rare.
It probably is. It's definitely getting more and more rare. But the idea behind most marriages is till death do you part.
I
That was
know,
so
but
genuine. Like, do people really do this?
I thought people just got married.
Who fuck were 50 years old.
I just thought people got married until like they got bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, that's. I mean, I think that's basically what people do.
Yeah,
You know,
like, I mean, like only like 40% last, I think.
I mean,
there's a lot of people get bored and
I
they
would
either
love
cheat or they just like, you just become like roommates basically.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to live in a world where I find this person that I could be with the rest of my life.
Do you believe that idea though?
Yes and no. It's very idealistic, and I'm more of like a realistic person, and just based on like the statistics, I feel like that's just like not that probable.
Like the statistics of regular people added with people in your industry and then your personality.
Yeah, well now people, especially now with social media, you have like access to like millions of people like right at the touch of your fingertips. It's not just like, oh, let me just stay with this person. Like, what are the thoughts of when I meet someone else? It's like
huge part
it's
of it too.
so toxic.
Like when you were like in the 50s, it was
like, same.
This girl,
I think about this
like,
too.
was in high school with me, and I thought she was pretty. She liked me. She's good. Like I've got like a good job in this town.
Yeah.
We'll just get a house here. And that's all you know.
Yeah.
But when it's like, oh, I met like my soulmate on the internet who likes everything I like and looks how I want him to look and does what I want him to do, it's like you didn't have the ability to meet anybody like that. It's very hard to
for
just,
sure.
Like, shut yourself off from all the opportunities.
Yeah, and I feel like you're like less inclined to like continue on like working through a relationship if it's not like perfect, because it's like, oh, I could just meet someone else like 100%. Super easily versus like
you really didn't have,
when
like,
am I
that
gonna
option.
like
I gotta work this out because where the fuck
I'm gonna meet someone else. Exactly.
Like,
so it's just like
anybody can be replaced.
But well, I don't know, we'll see. I'm only 25, so it's like that's a very loaded
worry
question.
Would you do an open marriage?
Oh my god, for what? Then like what's the point? Like
well, I don't know. You can,
I feel like
you still like live together. Maybe you have kids together.
I do want to have like kids. I feel like that's less of a commitment than to marry someone. Like we could have a kid together.
You know, if you're wealthy like you are, you probably
be my sperm donor. I don't really need you to like.
Some truth to that.
Yeah, I don't really like.
If you're like a single mom and you don't have all the means, it's very fucking hard to.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't think about that.
Someone to help, but if you're just like, all right, I can.
You have a maid's room, so.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like I could totally financially handle a child. I just don't know if I'm mature enough. Like.
Well, again, you're only 25.
And I also don't like waking up early.
Yeah, well then you're fucked.
Yeah.
Baby, roll over, go to sleep.
Kids wake up early, dude.
Yeah,
they
bro.
wake up at like
man.
Like even when they're like toddlers, they wake up at like 7 a.m. I'm like, what are you doing?
My son gets shot out of a fucking kid in the morning.
But that's so fun. I love kids.
Go, 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 go.
Yeah, I love kids so much. Like I have 2 little brothers, and my dad, he'll just like leave them with me. He'll like, one time he was like, I'm going to Target, I'll be back in like 30 minutes. He left for like 4 hours. I was stuck with these 2 little boys. The little boys
are
they're 8, so they're like big now. So but they're, oh my gosh, insane. One of them asked me one time, he was like, why don't you ever wear bras? I was like, what is wrong with you? Like,
we're always gonna have a lot of questions. I feel like you're gonna have to answer a lot of questions.
Oh my gosh, I'm dreading it. Like, bye.